Do you want to learn the method to make billions and billions and quadrillions and however much money you want to make? Do you want to learn the method for that? Well, you clicked on the right video, man, because I'm going to be giving you guys the full guide on how to do it. So if you guys enjoyed today's video, subscribe and hit that bell right now, because if you don't, the seed shop guy is going to be under your bed tonight. Sam, his name is Sam. I didn't even know they had a name. But yeah, Sam here is going to be under your bed. So yeah, better subscribe and hit that bell, because I'm going to be giving you guys the full guide on how to get these big plants and how to make money using these massive plants. So again, subscribe, hit that bell, comment down below your favorite plant in the whole game right now. And yeah, you guys, so first things first, we have to talk about what you're going to need. You're going to need sprinklers. Now, the step number one is to actually get the sprinklers, and I'm going to show you guys right now. So come to the gear shop right here. It's going to switch every 5 minutes, just like the seed shop. So what I'm going to recommend for this method is you're going to want to get a master sprinkler. I'd say around 2 to 3 godlies and maybe like 4 or 5 advances. Really, it's nothing specific you're going to need, like a specific amount, but it's more you're just going to need the sprinklers themselves. You can have one if that's all you have, if you want to save up some, but I would recommend all in all only having one master sprinkler used per session, because there's really no need to use all your masters at once. But basically, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put all of your best plants in the same area, but these aren't like too close or anything, but you can use the trowel to move your plants to have the most space possible. And all you're going to want to do is you're going to want to put all of your sprinklers down at once. You can see I still have mine up right now, in fact, but once you place all the sprinklers, the godly, the advances, the masters, once you do all of that, you guys, you're going to leave the game, because when you leave the game, it's basically going to grow all these plants and give them good mutations like the gold or the rainbow, and the big one as well, like make it a lot bigger. The bigger it is, the more money you're gonna make, so that's like the big thing for this part. But this is not the end of it, guys, okay? So the first part is literally getting the big plants, getting them in gold or whatever. You will likely get some in gold. Rainbow is a lot less likely, but it is still possible. However, once you do that, you guys, you're gonna want to rejoin after like an hour. And this is where the big part begins, because now you're not going to want to collect your plants. I wouldn't favorite them either, because it would take a long time. So go into a private server. It is free. Join a free private server. Set it to where your friends can't join, because you don't want your friends to steal your plants. And basically, all you're going to want to do, this is the big part. You're going to want to keep your game on all day. Now you could say, oh, but dude, your plants will grow offline. Yes, but you're not going to get mutations when you're offline. So you're going to want to keep the game on basically for the whole day. So if you have school, if you're going to the gym, if you're going to do whatever you usually do with your life, go do that, but keep your game on. Now you might be wondering, EJ, how do you do this if you're going to disconnect after 20 minutes for being AFK? Well, there's a solution. Now on mobile, it's going to be a little bit more complicated, but if you have a PC or a laptop, you're good to go. All you're gonna need is an auto clicker. If you guys don't have one, just look up auto clicker download and you will find one. Basically have one and use it all day while you're not online, or while you're not available, I should say, because you're going to be online. You're just not going to be on the game. You're going to be out, like, doing stuff while you're AFK. Like, this is what I usually do, man. I keep the game on while I'm out doing stuff so that I can just keep making money with the plants and the mutations from the plants. You know what I mean? So, yeah, basically, have an auto clicker just like this. I'm not going to link one down below. The only reason why is because there really isn't a need for. Like, there's so many different ones you could download. Now, on mobile, it's a little bit more complicated because it depends on the device you have. And honestly, if you have an iOS device or Android or something, please comment down below any auto clickers that you guys have, because I don't play on those devices. So for that department, I really can't help you guys out there. That's something you're going to have to figure out for yourself. But on PC or laptop, you're good if you have a auto clicker like this. And basically, you're going to want to set it to like whatever. It really doesn't matter. I usually set mine to like 6 seconds or so, just because like, I don't know, it's better if it doesn't spam every millisecond to me. But set it to like 6 seconds and then basically start your auto clicker, and you're just going to want to keep it on like this. Now you might disconnect if you're unlucky. It happens to the best of us, but as long as you're online for most of the day, what's going to happen is that all the events are going to happen. Your plants are going to get pollinated, they're gonna get frozen or wet, they're gonna get shocked, they're gonna get a lot of stuff. So if you guys need help with this, like some another good tip, here's another one. Come back here, and I would honestly get the lightning rod. Place lightning rods near the big plants, whatever, you know what I mean. And then if you have any of the moonlit like event stuff, I always forget what they're called, the staffs I should say. If you have the staffs, like the night staff, I would recommend you guys to use those as well, as they're going to help you out big time. Like literally just place them, and then, you know, they're going to get more mutations, because the moonlit event, the blood the blood lit. I always forget what it's called. But those events are also going to make you a lot of money when they're mutated on your plants, but they are just harder to get because they do happen less often. So that's why keeping your game on for like even 2 days might not be a bad idea. Ooh, another good one, if you don't have this, highly recommend chocolate sprinklers. I still have 9 of them. I'm honestly saving mine for like really, like maybe like rainbow rarity big plants or something, you know what I mean? Like that's what I would save it for personally. But yeah, the best plants that you can really do this with, because you can really do this with any plant, but honestly, the fact that the sprinklers are like the master's like $10 million, you don't just want to use this on like some random plant. You want to use this on something that's good and gonna make you a lot of money. My top 2 recommendations, if you have them, are the candy and moon blossoms, obviously. But if you come to the seed shop, there's other plants I would recommend as well. The sugar apple you can use it with, the ember lily, and the beanstalk. But I'd recommend putting those like all together pretty much, because the ember lily is only like coming out one at a time. Beanstalk, there's more. Sugar apple, there's more. But I would recommend just putting them all together. Cocoa seeds, pepper, even these one-time seeds like mushrooms, I wouldn't mind using them with those either, because they will make you a lot of money. Grape is pretty good, but it is going to be a little bit harder. Mango seed. Mango is pretty good. The moon mango is also a good one. But yeah, basically any plant that's already going to be good in the first place is going to be good for this method. So that's something, that's basically the gist of it. But I know not everyone has access to candy and moon blossom, so I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys that they're the only plants you should use them with, because that is ridiculous. Not a lot of people have this many in the first place. Look how big this candy blossom is. Oh my lord. But yeah, keep the game on when you have all the big plants, and you should have a couple golds and maybe a rainbow if you're lucky. If you do that, man, take everything that I said, put them together, you know, basically AFK grinding for the mutations, plus perhaps chocolate sprinkler, and then using the lightning rod and using the night staff or whatever else you can use to get the mutations, because I don't know what they're going to add in future updates. You're going to get mutations like pollinated, you're going to get mutations like frozen, shocked, etc, etc. Hell, even if like an admin's playing the game and they just randomly do a disco event while you're AFK, boom, you might get a couple discos as well, which is going to be overpowered. All right, there's like the sun event, I believe, whatever. I can't keep up with all of them anymore, but there's a lot of events that the admins will do. So honestly, doing this before an update as well would be a great idea, because the admins will do like the special events beforehand, which is going to be basically making you even more money than what you probably already have. So yeah, that's pretty much the full method, you guys, to how to use the sprinkler method effectively, the full updated guide. Because I'd say one thing people forget is to do this during the update as well, when the events occur, because that's when you make the most money, because they're going to get the disco event as well, the extra stuff. So yeah, you guys, with that being said, thank you so much for watching. Comment down below if this video helped. Subscribe, hit that bell. I love you guys so much. I'm back from that break, kind of. I mean, there's still stuff going on, but I have to upload more consistently, obviously. But if you guys have been wondering where I've been, I'm still alive, man. That's all I gotta say. I love you guys. Stay blessed, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. See you later. Peace.